everybody. My name is E-Double. Their name is PJ Harvey. Let's go.
Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 92 and today I have a brand new episode of my journey. If you're a long time subscriber you will know what that is, but I will quickly sum it up while I show you the squad that I'm using. It's obviously going to be the sweaty BPL side that I did mention. As I'm finishing FIFA Ultimate Team has come to its end, I've decided to just give it a go and see what I can have a shot in, because I did get a few messages saying build a fast squad. I really want to see a fast squad, so there it is. There's the fastest squad. Maybe get the Team of the Year Walcott, I suppose, or the International Man of the Match Walcott in the right mid. But I wanted to try a lot of Miachi out. I've always wanted to try him. But yeah, it's definitely a fun squad. You'll see at the end. I really wanted to test the theory of pace does really control the game, because there is a hell of a lot of messages. And I'm sorry if you just heard MSN speaking there, but there is a hell of a lot of messages and people complaining pace does ruin the game. So I just wanted to try it out, because I've always seemed to be able to beat the pace abusers, even though they annoy me. I'm going to see up in a few gameplays here to see if we can make it to the final, but I'll quickly sum up now. My journey is where I go into a brand new cup and I film the very first match that I've played, and if I win that I continue filming and blah 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 to the next round, If I make it to the final I'll film that as well, and I'll show you if I get beat in the first round. I upload the first round and that'll be the end of the video. But as you can see here, we do take a lead there by Barry Bannon. I know he's not the end of the fastest. I know there's like maybe the informed Ramirez, but I really wanted to use Bannon because he is probably one of my favourite players, and he's also my favourite free kick taker ever in the game. But he's got an absolutely lovely free kick and an also really good curl shot as well. He's left footed as well, so the free kicks really does help from that. I think I've scored over 50 free kicks for him back in the day when I used to roll my Scotland squad. But as you see here, he does. I can't really complain and say he does the sweaty cross, because you just need to look at my team. But look, he scores a big ball in the heart, and he done what you do not do against me, and that's the shush celebration, because that annoyed me. And you'll see what happens in the next few minutes of the game. So I'm running down here with Hoyle, using his pace. I didn't know there was actually a transfer version until one of my subscribers actually left it down in the comments. He was the one that actually told me, saying he's been transferred into a centre forward position. Use him in your pace squad. I was like, okay, I'll have a little look, because I didn't really believe him, because I know a lot of these guys like to get him mess about and just say crazy lies like Ronaldo's going to QPR, things like that, all that crazy stuff you leave down in the comments. But I did try him out and he's absolutely amazing. It reminds me a lot of his informed card. I don't know if his card at all has been boosted, but he's definitely a lot better than his normal right mid card. But as you can see here, I'm just absolutely tearing this up in the first half. He should not have done the shush celebration, because that really does annoy me. So I just go into beast mode and I just kind of ripping the pee out on there with Ben. So I know this is not going to be for everyone, and I know some of you will not like the squad because it's sweaty, and you're going to be like, Craig, why have you done this? You've always been the white hope, and what was a dark era in FIFA 12. But as it's just ending now, I've always been wondering what would I be able to do a sweaty squad, because I've always used kind of been always the underdog unless I'm using one not really overpowered squads. So I've went and done that squad, and I really just wanted to try it to see what it was like, and as you can kind of see, he's had enough of that. The little shusher has decided to run away with the tail between the legs. So we move on to the next round. That's obviously going to be the quarter final, as we get loaded up here against the 81 raid Arsenal squad with David Luiz at the centre back position, and also Carlos Tevez at the left wing position. So they're all bad formations, all bad chemistry. So you kind of know what's going to happen during this game. Well, at least I thought so. And again, almost identical to the very first game there. Barry Bannon showing with that left foot what his curling ability is all about. A beautiful curl there into the top left. So while the other highlights are continuing, I'll quickly address one of the other queries. Because I said in my last video that I was getting a little bit tired of FIFA. Now I'm really getting tired. I think everyone is in the entire community. I'm still going to be posting the National Squad series, because I do actually really like that, because I'm using players I haven't used before, and that also explains why I sometimes leave out some of the big players, like when I done my French squad, why I left out Ribéry, why I left out what was the other player? I can't even remember, but I was left in. Oh, it was Team of the Year or Informed Ben Arfa. A lot of people was wondering. I just do that because I'm just trying to have fun with the game, and that's the whole point of doing National Squad Builder series. And I've been getting a few questions as well to doing more hybrids. I'll definitely be done once the National Squad Builder's out. I think I've only got 5 or 6 more squads to do, and then that's that finished. So we'll be moving on to some delicious hybrids. as we roll into FIFA 13. Well, we're waiting on FIFA 13, but obviously this guy had enough as well at 4-1. He decided to just quit, so we're rolling there. So that's another 4-1 victory in the 75th minute. 2 quarters in a row. We're rolling on to the semi-final now. I'll have a look at this guy's squad, see if it's any good, and holy Jesus, it's 8-5 read with international man of the match Torres, team of the year Toure, team of the year Company, second in form Agar, and a team of the year Crew, and also the crazily overpowered Louise. So I was not looking forward to this game, but Bonlord is going to show why he's the most hated player in the world because of FIFA, because that's absolutely ridiculous how he managed to hold off team of the year Company and Louise and just absolutely scale past them. That was an absolute disgrace, and that clip actually should just be shown to FIFA and say, get the game sorted out, and please make him a 74 silver in the next game. But unfortunately, they do not care about us, so they're making him 75 gold once again to make sure it becomes cheap. They're obviously not really caring, even though he's not played a game in like 2 years because he's injured. He should definitely be demoted to a silver, as David Goodwillie has been demoted to a 70 silver from a 75 or 76. So, and he actually scored 4 goals this season, 4 more than Agbolnahor. So, I don't really know how they do that at all, to be honest with you guys. They're probably just keeping them that stats just so people buy the game. Because if there wasn't any cheap fast players, maybe not everyone would play Ultimate Team. So, maybe that's the theory behind that. They don't really want to scare away the people that buys the games, which is supposedly understandable, but not really good for me. So, if that game actually finishes only 3-1, that was quite a very tight contest. But look at the squad, you can kind of understand why it only finished 3-1. Rolling to the final now against Dave Bob. His squad actually didn't show, sadly, but it was kind of just messed up in the PVR. But what it actually was a BPL side with a Varmelen and Evra. Let's see who else was it. Just basically with a Walcott as well on the right wing and Ashley Young in the left wing position with Darren Bent up front. So it was kind of like a very speedy, usual kind of speedy side, but it did take a bit of a lucky break there. And a beautiful shot there with Big Barry Bannon there, just ending what's supposedly been his amazing run. So if you haven't used Barry Bannon, you're looking for someone, I believe he's only down like to 6 or 7k nowadays, so definitely pick him up and use him. He's absolutely amazing. But Bent there's going to use his unbelievable pace and just slip it by the goalkeeper. So we're already posting our I should say, winning touches to this game because there was no chances I was going to lose him. So he paused it there 3 times, and I really thought he was going to quit, but I don't know why he was just pausing it for. But it somehow comes back to Barry Bannon, and Bannon's just smash into the bottom corner to kind of just put the nail on the head and just absolutely smash it away. So that's it, unbelievably over. At least I thought so, and I really thought he was going to quit. But I waited a long time. They must have forgot it didn't have any pauses, and he really must not wanted to quit to mess up his DNF or something. But I seen Barry Bannon coming at the edge of the box here, and I'm going to get absolutely slaughtered for that for doing tramp goal, but it was his hat trick, and he's been the player of the tournament for me. So we're going to wrap up here, and we did win that tournament without a problem. Really, really easy on my first try, of course. We won that final, so we're going to look at some of the little stats at the end. Stay tuned to read this. A lot of people have been asking me, does PS Real FIFA Ultimate Team? Let's have a look at the stats. I played 4 games, scored 19 goals, and only conceded 3. So that kind of just shows you. I think Bonhor was my top goal scorer because absolutely unbelievably overpowered. So that's my opinion. I say it's definitely Real FIFA Ultimate Team. Just put yours down as well. If you like this video of this unusual little squad, this sweaty squad's leave it in and obviously hit the like button as well. I'm bringing out a new BPL squad tomorrow. That'll be the underrated in form, so that's kind of a really nice squad. So I'm going to be showing you that as well to try and redeem some of my self-respect. But anyway, I've been CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.